are starting. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some Railroads Online. We are joined, of course, with our good friend Silent Knight. Who are you planning to stream this as well for your perspective yet, or you?
I am.
You are. Okay. Well,
As long as I can. It is technically live right now. As for where I can get a link to it, I don't know.
Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
Just link your YouTube channel, I would say. You have a model of a real 4449 daylight locomotive NHO scale. Nice. Super tired and I haven't had a clue why. Yeah, I'm all over the place today, guys, so sorry for that. Let me see if I am able to get this map configured correctly here.
All right, chat. For anyone who wants to see my perspective, it's in chat. I cannot promise what the audio is going to sound like, so you're going to have to help me out on it.
I don't think that's going to show very well. Okay, minimap is still kind of broken from that perspective. Maybe I'll just download an image of it instead at some point. Where am I? I am teleported around, it seems.
Seems like my stream's also picking up your audio, which is good.
Okay, I'm slowly moving my way down the main line by teleportation means. It's always good. Anyways, happy Saturday, everyone. We'll get started as soon as everything loads in for me. All the rails are still getting spawned in. I had a lunch appointment that I had to meet before I could start streaming, so luckily I'm back from that. Had some Thai food.
Fun.
Oh yeah, dude, Thai food is so good. I get some Penang curry.
Why is the stream complaining about bitrate? It should be cranked up to about 9,000.
It's, I mean, don't know. Still ill,
guys,
but the wife is worse.
Uthris is coming through loud on my stream. Let me know, and I can constantly adjust volume outputs.
That sucks, Malova. Well, hopefully you guys, get better. Don't forget to turn your clocks back 1 hour tonight. That's the joy of having only phones as your clock, right? It's gonna automatically do that for me a lot of the time. Just waiting for the map to load. Come on.
Hopefully those adjustments will help my side of things not be as loud.
How are you? I'm doing fairly well, Kermit. Thanks for asking. Trying to figure out what we're going to be playing next after Railroads Online. Don't really know. No, I'm honestly thinking about doing iRacing because I'm a crazy person.
It's not like super excessive amount of setup.
I have a wheel and pedals already and a shifter.
Oh.
I literally just had to plug them in and good to go. Hey, Forn, good to see you. Okay, we good? Alright, I think the server is now loaded in for me. And hopefully we'll get started here. So, first things first, guys, I need to redo the upper path from the ironworks to the coal mine. That's what we were working on last night before this game kind of crashed on us. So we will continue that initially here. After that gets reworked, what I want to do is redo the ironworks. I'm going to redo it.
The entire depot?
Yeah. I'm going to have an ironwork side and a like the drop off and a pickup side. They're not going to loop around anymore, and they're not going to look like palm trees. anymore. I'm gonna do like a traditional kind of shunting yard. I just like the looks of those better.
But loops are just so much more efficient.
I don't care about it. Since when did I care about efficiency ever? Join you in a few and get some money going for you. Sure, if you guys have already, you know, been given the password, the server's Uthris Relco, it's already up. If you're a member and you want to be able to join, definitely ask, and we can get you that password. Just message me on Discord through the Discord server, and we'll get you over there. Hopefully the performance remains good, since you're streaming at the moment in addition to hosting the server, so we'll see. Maybe I just have bad internet.
I don't know, according to YouTube, my current bit rate's at 0.
Oh, okay. Good job, YouTube.
I know that XSplit is pushing it at currently 8200 with 0 drop frames.
Yeah, YouTube will complain about stuff that isn't really an issue. So long as like no one's complaining in chat, then you're probably fine.
The only complaint I'm getting is that you're still too quiet on my stream.
Oh.
That's a setting on my end I have to fix. And I'm trying to figure out which setting that is.
I'm assuming I sound normal to you, though, at least.
Yeah, to me you're fine. At least, but that's Discord.
Silent streaming as well. Yep, he's testing that out. There's a little bit of a link in chat. If you guys want to see his perspective at all.
Let's try putting that at 90%. Let's see if this helps with your audio on my side of things. It'll take a minute or two for everything to kind of percolate.
All right, I think this is the rail section that we need to redo in a big way. So let's go ahead and basically strip off the rails across the top. And we'll bring everything back up to here and see how it goes. A lot of these turns, you know, a little too tight, just because, you know, we really wanted this track to hug the mountainside, but
if my keyboard is loud, that's kind of hard to stop considering it's a mechanical keyboard. They're always loud.
The amount of comments you're going to get on that, by the way, is going to be huge, because that's why I got rid of my mechanical keyboard. It's literally over there in the corner. I'm like, man.
I can't live without it.
It is definitely better, but at the end of the day, for the sake of stream and audio, Uthris had to get rid of his mechanical keyboard. It's a sad day.
Gresham, how is Uthris's volume coming through now on my side?
Yeah, Uthris's volume is way more important. Make sure I'm louder than you on your stream. Thanks. That'd be, I think, important.
I'm actually surprised that my mic is even picking up the keyboard. And again, I also don't have any background noise canceling turned on, so...
I can occasionally hear your keyboard like through Discord when you're talking, but like it's very minor through Discord. But when you're streaming, right? It's all the time. It's different.
Still no change on Uthris's volume, alright?
Alright, so we're gonna get rid of these track pieces. I'm gonna be redoing this whole thing. Hopefully the game doesn't crash this time. Alright, I think it's pretty much after this straight is where we are going to start. So, break that down.
I wonder...
There's a South Pacific whistle on Norfolk Western 475, and it's on its way back down to Strasbourg, PA. Talking about like that whistle. I don't know who you're talking to be honest.
What setting do I have to change?
Chocolate Mousse came out. Good. I'm glad the Chocolate Mousse came out well.
I really wish there was a setting on XSplit to just import all audio through Discord and then push it through.
Yeah, see, like, it's the same with OBS. Like, all my outbound audio is desktop. It's all one category. Like, I don't have it split out or anything.
But I'm trying to figure out is, do I set... I wonder if I just turn on the speaker then. There's both the microphone and like the default microphone is picking up line in, which is what I don't want to be using right now until that's dialed in.
Okay, we'll try for an initial 15-degree turn. See if that gets us over here enough. It may not.
Let's see if activating the USB speakers helps. Gresham, let me know if that changes anything. Please and thank you.
Okay. Ba, ba, da, da, ba. Hello, Greg. How's it going? Alright, so we'll go over this way, and then we have to do the trick with the groundwork. Get this stone foundation again on floaty wooden bridge bit. So we'll start
Gresham
there.
says, apart from an echo that has now appeared, your audio is fine. On my end.
Okay, that's progress.
Progress. I need to figure out what's causing the echo.
Who knows? Hello, Ice. Good to see you. Ah, I'm getting attacked by trees.
Not my fault.
They're very dangerous. Hey, cut down. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Let's go to the other side, do the same thing. Start pretty much right there. 3% up, and connect it right there. I'm glad we kind of figured out the best way, or kind of the best way to do this on the stream yesterday, so kind of already have a methodology for doing what we're doing here.
Changing host?
What?
With changing host, or?
No. Changing, like how to get this stone foundation underneath this bridge in a decent looking way.
Oh.
Do. Because, you know, it's the most important thing to worry about. The thing that no one will ever see. Remember seeing Norfolk and Western locomotive at Strasbourg over the summer?
Yeah, but is it a matter of
All right,
never
Roblox.
seeing it, but the fact that you know it's there?
Yeah, exactly. When I'm crossing this bridge, I'm going to be very satisfied knowing that it's properly supported. Okay. Rid of that. Should be fine. And then we do the groundwork.
I can get the Mogo run up to the iron mine and get
Here.
that producing some more.
To here. And then same on the other side. Let's do here to here. There we go. That's a decent little foundation for this to sit on, I think.
You hope.
And then what I can do is I'm gonna demolish section 1, 2, and 3 here, and we're gonna do a stone groundwork here as well. That way we have, you know, not this massive constant wooden bridge, and something that's decently supported on each end. Whenever you have a chance, you can watch it on YouTube, enter Strasbourg Railroad Live. Good to know. Not much of a train watcher myself.
Question, let me know if that's any better.
Okay, that's
Apparently you were too loud.
do. Oh, I was too loud now. Good. That's the way I want it. If we can go ahead and return that setting.
Well, the key is that we know what setting it is now, hopefully. We adjusted the right knob. All the changes I'm making right now are in the audio device settings of XSplit, and I'm still trying to figure those out. How's the quality, Gresham? The video quality? Oh, that's good. Should be streaming at 1080p, 30 to 60 FPS, somewhere in there.
What did you miss? Not a whole lot. We're just reworking the upper route here a little bit.
And I'm on my way up to there in mine with the mogul.
Is that silent? Well, he's not so silent at the moment anymore, but yes.
Why do you ask, Greg? Oh. Are you saying that you couldn't hear me before in every other stream that we've done for the last couple of weeks?
He might not have been around for a little bit.
Ah.
Not sure.
Gresham, is there any more echo, or has that been eliminated?
Alright, let me do a 20-degree turn here. Try and line this up. Silent was always impossible to hear. Yeah, we messed with his audio settings a little bit before the stream started.
It also could be that when I reinstalled Windows, that solved a lot of the issues that I was having.
True. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise when the game killed your Windows. Railroads Online was just like, look, buddy. Loading sure does take a while. It sure does. Earlier you didn't have the logo by your name, Foreign. Wonder what was up with that.
Maybe his subscription ran out?
No, he like subscribed. I mean, we haven't been playing this game for a month. He subscribed recently, so a little weird. Silent is the employee of the month at Uthris Railco. Well, considering he's currently not making me money, no, he's not an employee right now. In fact, you can go jump off a bridge.
Stealing his trains and stealing his money. But I keep giving him rail.
Something else that I want to do, chat, is maybe underneath these areas is I want to try this. This may or may not work out very well.
Do I yeet test the mogul on your reworked iron line?
No.
Well, that didn't work. That ended fast.
Well, enjoy the fun experience of re-railing for the next hour.
Stop everything from running away first.
So what I'm trying to do here, chat, is I want to give the bottom of a lot of wooden bridges some groundwork here to kind of blend in the hillside. I don't know if that will end up looking good or not yet, though.
far do I have to run?
You guys will have to tell me if it makes sense doing or not.
Oh, poor Mogul. Did you rework it all the way back to the smelter switch?
From where?
From the Y junction that goes to smelter and iron mine?
No. Nope, didn't do any of that.
Probably why I derailed.
Triton stone. Well, I feel like if the grade's gentle enough. Stone does look better though. The problem with stone, right, is it's not very, you know, from a width standpoint, it's not very wide, which may be a good thing, but also maybe be a bad thing. I'm not sure.
Come on, rotate.
Silent has saved us a lot of money by cutting down trees for us. But if he has to get out of debt, then no, he hasn't saved us any money.
Man, that's a tight turn for the Mogul.
Yeah, see, I didn't want the stone. The stone technically can work here. But I think the dirt makes more sense.
I may come back and rework this a bit.
Yeah. Wait, my rework? You're gonna rework my rework?
No, not your section. The section right after that Y junction. A lot of those turns are really tight.
Yeah, I think this looks more natural. Something like this. Can I...
Fender's at the other end of the car.
This over here to hide the seam.
What happens when you derail and the train goes running away on you? All of a sudden, the locomotive's now at the other end. now it gets pushed up the hill. Now we're gonna find out if pushing it up the hill derailed.
And then we clear the trees on the slope. And there you have it.
Being said, refueling the fire is going to be interesting, having to run the entire length of the train to grab your firewood.
What do you think of this, Silent? Like, I don't know if you're watching my stream at the same time, but
I have to pull it up. Hold on.
May you join again today? Of course you can. Password's the same. The server still is... Well, it's not Uthris anymore. It's just Uthris Relco.
It looks clean.
Yeah. You know,
Where's that at?
This is the upper line. From the
Oh,
Ironworks.
okay, yeah. The mountain line?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't think calling it the mountain line's very good. Well, it's technically true. It's also... The ironwork mine is in a mountain line. The coal line is a mountain line. Like, I feel like everything's a mountain line over there.
Yeah, but it's really the most mountainous.
It is.
Water is going to be a problem if the tender's not attached. Well, let's just hope that the lack of hoses... Let's just hope that there's a magic hose that just makes it work.
As long as you have like a full water at the moment, you should be fine. What's the generator for again? The generator valve will turn on the lights. So it takes steam pressure and it powers a a little alternator, right? And it powers lights and
Let's
other
just hope that
electric.
this just works. By the power of magic.
Through the power of friendship. You weren't kidding about the whole you can't step into these steel supports to clear trees.
Yeah.
It's
It's annoying,
dumb.
isn't it?
That's kind of dumb.
Can you drag...
You're in Discord? Yeah, I got him.
Thank you.
We got him.
That's the first derail of the night, guys.
Oh.
Hello, welcome back. How are you?
Ah, good.
Good. I'm gonna rework this a bit, chat. I'm gonna try and hug the train a little bit more. But still keep it 20-degree curves. I just like wooden trestle bridges way more.
Where's the water glass on the Mogul?
On the Mogul, it's right beside where you throw in the fire. It's a very thin, on the right side. It's like a very thin tube.
I see it. That looks full.
For now. Alright, we're gonna swing this over this way. Still keeping it 3% grade. We'll do a straight section. So we're gonna have to swing it to the right now. And we'll just follow it along.
I'm so tempted to just try and yeet this up the hill.
Yeah, I think you're always tempted to eat things.
It makes it exciting.
Yeah, sure.
I just don't want to go down the entire mountainside to start re-railing, because that would suck.
Okay, this one might have to be a 20. A 15 into a 20. That's not bad.
Once I get around this mountainous turn, kind of like in this inlet, I should be good.
It's a dynamo? What is a dynamo? Just another way to say like what is a dynamo? Can someone explain to me what that is?
I thought that was a thing used for like speed testing.
Appeared to be stuck in the Heisler. You can respawn in your G menu. That might kind of be a way to get out, or you can re-rail it. Maybe.
If you can actually pick it up from inside, because I was stuck inside of one of the rail cars and I couldn't re-rail it. I mean, if you can re-rail it, yeah, that's great for him, but... Is 40% enough to get up this hill? This feels like a 6% grade.
It's an early alternator generator. Okay. So when I say alternator, I'm just using the wrong term, but it does essentially the same thing. That makes sense. It spins a whirly and watch it and gives power. It's direct current, not alternating current. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys think of this bridge? I think this is a nice smooth S. 20 degree. I mean 15 to 20, so it's not even that bad. Spawning worked. I was able to re-rail it, but I got stuck in position. Alright.
I got past the hard section.
So if we do a 20 left, we might be able to get around this decently. Probably not as much as I'd want. Might have to do a 15 left. We're going to be probably swinging out to like here. It's going to be a little wide.
Going past the... Oh, crap. I almost fell off the mountain.
We'll know until it's good, so you take a train around it. I don't know. To me, a 3% grade, no sharper than 20 degrees, is always going to be pretty decent.
Train, come back!
But I agree. You won't know until Silent Night gets on the track. Silent Night is basically our crash test dummy. It's pretty good at it.
Things I have to do to get firewood. With the tender being on the other end.
Yeah, that's not
Like a
gonna be
bandit
turning
rail
sharp enough. I have to go straight here for a segment and then do a 20-degree turn. Don't let Silent do it, he always derails.
Part of the excitement.
Yeah, I mean that's what you want. You wanna test it against the guy who always derails. If he doesn't derail, then you know it's a really good one. So thanks for the sub.
And if
Totally
you want to
effective.
watch the derails, I am streaming right now.
Oh no, just take my viewership. That's fine.
No. You have to dual view. You have to watch both perspectives. I hope I still have enough boiler pressure.
Oh boy.
Having to run from one end of the train to the other just to get firewood. It's gonna be real painful if I fall off.
What's it looking like over here?
Silent, do you need help on the mobile?
Well, considering it derailed and now the locomotive's at the opposite end of the train from the tender.
Yep, Silent streaming too, guys. So definitely, if you want to dual stream watch, you're more than welcome to.
Half the problem are these like changes in grade where it goes from like 2-3%, and then all of a sudden it's like 5%, and then back to 2%.
And this is my line that I reworked.
Yeah.
I did 3% the whole way, so I don't know why it did that.
I'm about halfway to the iron mine right now. I just passed the old helix.
Okay, let's say from this section to partway into the curve, we should redo stone. Can Betsy pull 100 carts? Probably. Betsy's way too strong.
I don't think we own 100 carts, so we can't test that. Where's this? Does sand actually work? No, that's throttle, not sand.
All right. Let's see here.
I don't know if sand works. I'll just give it more yeet. When in doubt, more yeet.
I've actually
for
not
Uthris?
seen any sort of I've never used sand and been like, oh boy, this is noticeable.
Yeah, I know. Fortunately, guys, I don't know what's causing the echo.
Are you
This is the
listening?
first time
Are you listening
I've
to my
actually-
stream at the same time and you need to mute it?
No, your stream is muted. I have everything on like YouTube side is muted on my end. The only audio that should be coming through is Discord. Come on, little mogul. You can do it.
All right, let's see if we can't get.
There you go. I wonder if it's picking up an echo when I hit my push to talk. As you're talking.
I mean,
I wonder
it's
if that's
definitely
it.
possible.
Right now, all the audio I hear from you is coming through my headphones. These speakers are actually turned off right now. Our desktop speakers are turned off. Audio output duplicated.
Should I do a mix bridge?
Thunderwolf says it's an audio duplication. I wonder. Let me try unplugging this. actually unplugging my line in from the mixer and just leaving it strictly USB fixes that issue. Who knows? That way there's only one source of audio that should be possible of entering the stream.
Sure. Try everything.
Trying to fine-tune the speed control on the Mogul is a right pain in the ass. That could just be the line, I don't know.
Could just be you.
But
Oof.
I'm constantly going between 100% and 50% just to get moving. And once it is moving, bring it back to 10.
Wait, do you have any brakes set on the wagons?
Shouldn't be. Pretty sure I got them all.
The mobile is actually slow to start because of her own weight.
Yeah, but even once I get it going, I break it down to like say 10, 15, 20%, and it just pretty much comes to a stop.
Are you calling the mogul fat?
Yes.
Actually, it shouldn't be, because yesterday I just drove between 10 and 25% the whole time. So there may be some brakes set.
Wish you had the game so you could try it. What? Maybe you'll get it one day and get to enjoy the power of Betsy. Betsy bless. Switch to stone here. How's it going today? Just finished catching up with the last night's stream. I'm officially hooked on this game. Thanks, Paul. It's going fairly well, I think.
Oh, apparently, Uthris, you're getting an echo from me. And I'm getting an echo from you. But they don't cancel each other out.
What?
I don't know.
There is no echo on my stream.
I don't know, Thunderwolf was said. I'm about an echo both ends. Oh, look, I finally got to the iron mine.
Chat, is there an echo on my end?
There should only be one audio channel, Thunder.
Like, I literally only have one output, and it's everything. It's literally everything on my microphone. It's separate. You hear no echo here. Yeah. No echo. Yep, I'm fine.
I've only got one audio channel that I know of.
I mean, maybe the person listening has both streams up. And if
Yeah,
they do,
if you're watching both streams, then your echo could be because of both streams being open. I don't know. Oh, okay. So he says he's got yours muted and he's listening through mine, and there's an echo.
that doesn't sound like it should be possible.
It just means that there's something on my end that's causing an echo, and I have no idea what it is.
Close down the stream. Like if you're like watching my stream, just close it.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, but I'm also monitoring your chat, so
I don't care.
if I close the stream, I don't have your chat. I just put on the brakes and Aurelker just fell off. It's great.
Oh.
Oh, okay, so he says my voice is fine, but anyone talking via Discord is. I wonder if it's because I'm using push to talk.
No. At least not for me, it wouldn't be.
I think I'll just stick to driving borders in the Heisler. I don't think I like the Mogul.
Oh, that's not nice. The mogul do to you.
Oh, there was a brake set on one.
Alright. Clear out these trees.
The tender's not with a loco because it derailed and it ran away on me.
Forn has the Heisler. He says he can trade you.
Well, I also have Betsy up here at the iron mine with a full of boards.
Well, alright. So you're just gonna leave the mogul up there? Empty
No,
or something?
iron's up here with the mogul.
Oh, okay.
I'll let him take it back and then I'll just stick with Betsy.
Queen
Once
Betsy.
once we get all these beams unloaded, we can produce. I want to empty out both cars, so hopefully the beams and boards can get fully emptied. And we'll just re-rail the mogul to be connected properly with the tender, the way it's supposed to be. Bringing it nice and slow, Iron.
Yeah.
Can you back it up about 2 feet? All right, that's reconnected. Can you pull it forward, please?
The loco is not connected.
Oh. That's a problem. Well, you're gonna have to pull it forward so I can put a link in.
Alright. Then we'll do a little bit.
For those watching my side of the stream, there is going to be either an echo or reverb, and I have no idea how to get rid of it. Okay, back it up, please. We're pretty sure it's something to do with Discord.
Straight. Bit left.
All right, connected.
Yeah.
If there is a way I could isolate the audio coming from Discord into XSplit, if anybody knows how to do that, then I would be able to control it a lot better.
Did you just honk a whistle? Because I
Ironed
heard
it.
that. I heard that through your microphone in Discord. Why?
Probably because I have my push to talk activated at the same time you whistled.
But does that mean your audio is coming out of your speakers right now?
The only thing that comes out of the speakers would be game audio, not chat audio.
Oh. Right. But you have headphones on. Why is there any game audio coming out of your speakers?
Because then if I had game audio in my headphones, I'd never hear you.
Do you not just turn down your audio?
Normally I play without game audio of any kind.
You are an enigma to me. I don't get it. I really don't.
It was a byproduct of just, raiding and Warcraft. Like, if I had any kind of audio, it was just nothing but a distraction, so I just got rid of it. Can you pull it forward, please, so we can get these beam cars up at the front emptied?
Yeah, I now understand what the problem is you had, because I also can't move her, even at 100% regulator.
Wrecked.
I wonder if that's a byproduct of the tender being at the other end of the train.
I don't think so.
I think we're gonna go down by 3 degrees.
And it's got boiler pressure.
Try throwing her in reverse for a little bit and then 100.
She's going now. As soon as I went into the UI, it moved.
Yeah, I think Kabuki was saying there's something wrong with the mogul in the sense that it kind of gets stuck. You have to kind of rock it, almost.
I don't know, I just jumped into UI mode and slammed on full throttle and it moved.
Yeah, I did the same, but it didn't move.
It'd be a desync thing?
Maybe.
Desync is the only thing I can think of. Can you put it into a very nice slow reverse and I'll offload all these cars?
Yeah, sure.
Or attempt to, I guess. Considering the state of the mogul. Maybe we should just buy more Heislers. They just work.
They just work.
I see beams are still bouncing off the platform. If there's a way to turn it down, please tell me how and I'll fix it. It's a bit fast.
Turn what down?
The reverb.
Slowing down.
Oh.
Yeah, you're way too fast. I didn't even have a chance to upload. Hold it there for a sec,
I'm
please.
sorry.
Alright, now you can back it up, please. I'm streaming using XSplit, not OBS, so if anybody knows how to tweak the reverb settings in XSplit, please let me know.
We always need help running trains, Paul. You're free to join. The password's the same. Servers, Uthris Railco. As per the usual.
Just took a save.
I really like these retaining walls I'm making. They're looking good.
Are you speeding up a bit?
Time for the Brendan
Yeah,
Memorial
right.
Bridge 2.0. Yeah, Brendan Memorial Bridge is already rebuilt.
We missed one beam.
Or maybe we'll just rename this whole upper area Brendan Massaro Memorial Pass. But the
One beam
bridge
left on the wagon's not the
is
end of the
back
world.
here.
Keep coming back. May have to rebuild this connection because
Yeah,
some of the
so
boards
here's
are
the bridge.
still bouncing off the dock. A bit more, please.
Fully buttressed and supported down below.
I mean, part of the reason I'm using XSplit Thunder is because I do have a lifetime license for it.
This is what you're going to see when you come down to the lower area.
If OBS is going to make things easier, then I'll switch to OBS.
Yeah.
Train is offloaded. If you want, you can just pull it forward, go back down the mountain. I'll run Betsy. Although I don't know if you want to re-rail the tender. So it's in the right spot. She's all yours.
Okay.
I probably should.
Iron is up above 100 now. Once you
that's
pull
good.
out of the track, I'll set Betsy up and I'll offload these boards so that we can.
Okay. So that's good. We got this new bridge over here. So when you take that right, you say go Brandon. Well, it's Brendan. Not Brandon, but maybe. Could I join the voice chat as well? Sure. If you're in Discord, I can drag you up. If you're in like any of the other voice channels, we can drag you up.
Yeah, I'm not sure which version of XSplit I'm running. I'd have to look it up. It should be whatever's most recent. I just downloaded it last night.
Okay, now we have to cross this valley. Expander on.
If anybody's going to run up the coal mine, I did add in some more passing lanes as well as a rest stop.
You need to join our server, Paul, and join like one of the public channels, and I can drag you up. That's kind of the only way you're getting in here, because we're in like a channel. It's not like an actual call.
We're using a voice chat channel dedicated for streaming.
This is a... No, I don't think I need the buttressing on this one.
I've got no plans for the weekend, Thunderwolf, so anytime is fine for me. But I've noticed with refueling Betsy, like just throwing extra firewood into it, once you get past that first floor, it starts to like stick. It's like that very first layer, half of it just gets phased.
Hello, Paul.
Hello. You hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're really good, actually. So.
Sounds good. Just loading in here.
All right.
How poor am I?
So that's fine. Functional. Out of curiosity, can anyone hear my cat snoring behind me? Is there like a small like wheeze sound coming through my microphone?
Not that I can hear. Jonathan, what exactly do you mean by what sound am I using?
What sound are you using?
If you're wondering what I'm using for audio, Discord routes through my mixer and then routes back into the stream. Oh no, I'm using XSplit. XSplit, what the hell is it called? Broadcaster. The newest version. If it comes down to the fact that OBS is just going to be easier to set up and use, then I'll switch to OBS. I'm just using XSplit because I do have a lifetime license for it.
I wonder how much you're gonna say that today. This is like the
I got
equivalent
it.
This is the equivalent of like, what game are you playing? Is this game on Steam? Oh, okay, I gotta go.
At least don't expect me to be, constantly begging for likes and subscribes because I just don't care.
Silent, can you try to take out the link in the mogul?
Yeah, one sec. Let me throw this firewood out. On the mogul side or the tender side?
Mogul side. There's the wrong link inside.
Copy that. All gone?
Does this always take like 10 minutes to load up?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess it's a big map with lots of stuff.
There's almost everything's fully connected, so there's a lot of track it has to place.
I set you up for the Betsy.
I'm still refueling it, so I'll be a bit before I take off.
Okay.
Is anybody anywhere near the sawmill? I guess that's where I wound up last time.
I think the Heisler is probably going between the sawmill and the logging camp right now.
Alright, I might join up with that for a while.
I'll be heading back down towards the sawmill, or... Yeah, I might be heading back that direction anyways. I was thinking about picking up the iron cars and running that down to the smelter so that we can get some more stuff produced.
Right on, I can help you switch all that.
Do you know how
Just
I
don't
know
know
you're Canadian, Silent?
Besides the fact that
you
it's
say
obvious.
about in like the best way ever.
A boot.
A boot.
Don't you know?
But you know, my veins are full of maple syrup. I ran on Putin.
You know, I wonder if this is a bug. I think I know why I'm getting these random increases in height, even though I'm doing a 3% constant grade.
What do you think it is?
I think if I have a curve radius set, and I click not in the direction that the curve is technically going, and I click on the opposite way, it kind of makes a bump in the rail, even though it it accepts the placement.
Huh.
Yeah. I think that's what's going on. At least that's what it feels like.
Probably gonna need a cordwood, firewood restock run up to the iron mine sometime soon. I'm kind of draining it to refill Betsy.
Cordwood to iron mine?
Yeah. Just a 4-car run will be enough. I don't know how much wood, regular wood's in stock. We're at 20. Maybe not for a while. We're at 20 out of 32.
I
Probably
can't
won't use
imagine
it.
Betsy takes that much.
Well, it's not so much the firebox, it's just the storage. And the problem that, because of the current bug that's in the game, half of it, like, phases through.
Oh,
Easy to
yeah.
store.
Had a few weird
I've
glitches where the
noticed, though-
textures were going invisible or going the wrong way, but the hitboxes were being correct. Yeah.
Like, I've noticed once you get past that first or second layer of firewood, it just starts to just place really without issue. It's just a matter of getting past that first or second layer.
Then we go straight for a bit, and then we go, I think, 15 to the right.
That should do for now. I'm gonna head out. Said all the tracks were set for me?
Boom,
It should be set. Check them.
boom.
Full yeet.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna back in and offload these boards here at the iron mine, so you're gonna have to pull off that line. Once I'm here.
Okay.
I don't think there's anywhere else that accepts boards.
I'll set the switch and I'll back out the other side.
Clear?
No, you need to go a little bit forward. The last car is still in the crossing.
Copy that.
That should be fine. Let's make sure this corner's 20 degrees, and then we're almost to where we need to be, chat. Almost
Okay.
there.
A little bit further. And reverse.
Oh, good. I was able to get up here. It's gonna make placement so much easier.
Yeah, tunnels would be nice, but I think we're gonna have to leave that to the modders to figure out.
You know, I'm glad you're responding to my chat before I do. Why am I even streaming right now?
So I don't know why I'm seeing it faster than you are.
Because you have faster internet than I do.
What? So buy more internets.
No. Do you know how much my rent is a month?
Not a clue.
You're good to go, big butts.
My rent is $2,100 a month.
Jesus.
Yeah, the place I live is dumb expensive. Why is it a memorial bridge for Brendan? What happened? I don't know. Brendan will have to tell you his backstory on why it's a memorial bridge for him. Where on earth are you living? I'm living in the middle of government contractor territory where everyone here has a goddamn mansion.
Where's your mansion?
Yeah, I don't make enough money for that. I make good money, but it's good enough money to have an apartment here. I live in like around Arlington, Virginia, and in like Fairfax County. Yeah, the tunnels wouldn't work very well in this game, just because it's mesh. It's not voxel based, so it would have to do some finagling on how that would kind of work well. Feels bad because in Cali that 2100 will get me a single room studio. Yep. It's also why I don't live there. Whoa.
What?
I just about put a tree into orbit.
Pastry.
I don't know why, but it sounded like you said pastry. And I'm just like, okay.
It also sounds good.
Pay $450 for a 2-bedroom apartment. That's what I paid in college. For a 1-bedroom, I think. Back in the day. Alright, this part's actually looking pretty smooth. I think once we're up to here, it's actually fine. So we just have to connect up this final bridge, chat, and then re-rail.
Like in terms of rent, I'm paying $11.50.
Do you know how much I would be saving if I could pay that?
It's $11.50 for a 2-bedroom apartment and no roommate. Just give me like 2% power. That'll do. Toot toot.
Of course it's smooth. This is the area we relayed. This is not the area you were working at. You were working at the iron ore mine. This is over here. Above the refinery and stuff. You didn't. I don't think you did anything over here, Kabuki. Shout out from Northwest DC, the area's stupid housing market. I feel your pain. Yeah. I used to live in Silver Spring, Maryland. That was expensive too. And coming from West Virginia,
platforms.
like, yeah, I miss West Virginia prices. Like, I could buy the house I grew up in West Virginia for the same price as, like, a cottage out here.
Need another train full of beams brought up to the iron mine.
Okay, I'll go get them.
Still got 2 cars of boards that I can't offload anymore for lumber.
Anyways, how's it going, Kabuki? Good to see you again. And everyone else joining us.
Who's going to the sawmill next so I can line you guys up and settle the switches?
I think both of us are heading back down to the sawmill from smelter.
Okay.
Silent, you need to set the switch outbound from the iron.
You already got it. I'm gonna give you some distance because I'm just gonna slam full throttle and fly down the mountain.
I'm doing the same right now.
Okay.
I have no idea if the switches are set though at the smelter bypass.
Is that the triangle junction with 2 bridges and a stone wall?
Probably.
It's
I
the northern
just-
side of the smelter.
Right where the main line kind of starts?
No, that's the
Okay.
junction to go to
Bottom of the
smelter
hill.
or iron ore mine.
The smelter bypass is at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
It's just north of the actual smelter itself. You miss living in West Virginia? Me too. Me too.
Hopefully the obnoxious music my roommate or my downstairs neighbors are playing isn't coming through either.
I'm not hearing anything
Oh
when you're
shit, I
talking.
crashed.
It's a good thing I haven't left the mine yet. How bad of a crash is it?
2 cars left on the rail. The rest is lying strewn about.
Oh, fun. Does medical Betsy need to come render assistance?
Maybe. The little S-bend, I took it way too fast.
Okay, that looks smooth. Very good.
I'm coming down at a full yeet. Medical Betsy on the way. Need a siren.
Ring that bell.
Don't worry, the trains will get you know, some
How
sort of
far
anime
down the
girl
mountain
model
did
to
you get?
represent them soon.
How far down the mountain did you get before you derailed?
Think about a quarter. I'll run up the train tracks.
I'm sure I'll find you right quick. The bell would be nice as a siren if it was loud enough to actually hear. I want something that would like echo through the mountains.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the audio doesn't carry as far as it should in the game. Currently.
That could just be like a coding limitation.
Yeah. I mean, or they could just increase the radius of the sound. I don't know. Like, I'm assuming it has some sort of drop-off value now. They should just increase it. Maybe.
How is it when I turned off the regulator, it my reverser instead?
Who knows, friend?
A little bit further forward.
Okay. Just the whistle. It'll just constantly go honk, 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 honk.
Yeah, let's not repeat that noise. That was definitely a noise.
I
Right.
see.
Yeah. Yeah. And right there is a small S-bend, and it derailed the mogul because it was top heavy.
We may have to rework this spot. Instead of going super tight like it is there, pull off the bridge earlier and swing in to the turn.
Actually, the bridge wasn't the problem. It was the S-bend right in front after the bridge.
It's funny, West Virginia is the poorest state in the Union, but yet it's the most beautiful state. I wouldn't say it's the most beautiful state. I think it's a beautiful state.
Oh, that's one gnarly derailment.
Yeah.
Why did that do
Quite
that?
compacted.
See what we can do.
What happened to that cool map you guys had?
When
Like
you
in the
come
corner?
here,
Mm-hmm.
you got this tight S-bend, and that was too much for the mogul at full speed.
So the corner map is not rendering correctly right now.
Ah, okay.
That is, I need a picture of that.
Is this something that you made? Or something that I made? I need to know. So I can get your PC soon. Can you get hired? If you become a member today, members are free to join.
That's a heck of a derailment right there. I hope the trees aren't pushing him off the mountain. That would be...
Two wagons are lying down the mountain.
I was talking about them rolling down to the river. That's not
And
so bad.
One is hanging there.
I'm gonna bring Betsy forward. I'm gonna hook up and pull these backwards out of the way so we can start the derailment. Or the re-railment.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm striking out towards the scene of the accident at this point.
Uh-oh, it's the NTSB. Quick. Hide the evidence.
I don't know why this corner is being such a pain to rail up.
Make sure that there's a link on the trailer, please.
Members gets Betsy's and Jeff's. What more could you want? True.
I seem to.
I just want more emote slots.
I can't put
That's
in
all I
the
want.
link.
Try on Betsy.
Is that better? Yeah, why is it
Yeah, there's a link inside.
doing that? Think of lore at the moment. What actually happened was as soon as he dedicated the bridge, the game crashed and fair chunk of progress was lost. True.
I only lost about 10 minutes, actually.
It was a fair amount of progress on the bridge, though. It was all 10 minutes of it.
I guess it's true. Can you pin it?
You're hooked up.
Cool. Going into reverse.
I'm starting to think if it's worth it or not to do this whole rail deck and normal rail switch that I do all the
Little
time.
Betsy. 100% full reverse. I just can't do it. Come on, Betsy. It's
We do
trying.
railing further. With the railing further.
Is Betsy making it worse?
I'm trying to grab these cards and
Yeah,
pull it
you're
back.
slipping. What?
I think you slipped too. See if sand does anything. Nope.
You know, maybe it's a good thing I'm not down there right now.
The little Betsy that couldn't. Alright, option 2, we just throw everything down the mountain.
Just re-rail all the cars and just let them coast.
Yep.
What we're gonna do.
Actually searching a way up again because I fell down.
Okay, I'm just gonna let everything roll down the mountain.
What's the difference between rail deck and normal rail? The rail deck, honestly, is supposed to go on top of the bridge because it matches and it's supposed to kind of look like it's part of it. And then the normal rail just kind of goes on more gravel, dirt rail bed. Functionally, there's no difference.
There needs to be Kabuki. There needs to be a snap point on reversers to snap between like full forward, full back, and neutral. Instead of trying to like, you know, figure out where it wants to go. Because I move left and it goes forward.
Well, because that's what it is. If you look at the help thing, it says, "Hey, swing left."
I'm looking at the percentages and I'm trying to get it to 0, and it just keeps overshooting.
Hold left shift when you're doing it. Unless you're in the UI. I don't know about the UI.
The UI, I could just easily click it in place. There we go. Bye-bye. Down the hill you go.
Have a nice day. Please be straight. Why is there a kink here every time I place this rail? Fox Senpai is a dev. Fox Senpai is a dev. Members are free to join. What's the cost of non-membership? If my soul, you're gonna have to fight your wife for it. Well, for non-membership, it's $1 to become a member, and then you can join. That's it. That's your option.
If anybody's down by this smelter, there's going to be a whole trainload of cars coming flying your way.
I think I've made it to the iron ore mine, but I'm on the other side of the valley. Does it loop around?
Assuming it doesn't derail at the bottom of the hill, because I'm pretty sure the switch is still set for coal mine.
If you're, it does. So, are you trying to go to the iron ore mine?
Oh, I was gonna see if I could meet these guys in the middle, but I guess I went up the wrong way. I'm just on foot.
Okay, thank goodness. Did I ask the rail its safe word? No. It doesn't have a safe word.
Does it need one?
I should be the one saying the safe word so I don't derail on it. Found that the normal rail on the bridge stuff in aesthetic level.
I think that was all of them.
Yeah, there they go.
Okay, the mountain pass is restored. Should be able to use it.
They'll probably derail at the
Um,
helix at the bottom, though. I think it's still set for coal mine.
Okay. Now, chat, we're gonna head over to the ironworks because I'm gonna redo the ironworks depot completely. Do I want the money or should I gain XP? I still have $2,000. Gain XP. You just gain the XP. That's fine.
Just
I'm
gotta wait
sorry
for.
for the inconvenience.
That's fine. I gotta wait for Betsy's boiler to come back up the pressure, anyways.
Okay. So how am I gonna redo this yard? Gonna have 2 yards.
Upload that nice derailment photo.
And then we'll see how this goes. Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna do something here. So I'm not interrupting chat.
Again, for those on Uthris' stream, I am streaming myself if you want the derailment perspective. And the derailment picture.
Let's do. Okay, that one, that one. Oop. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop into another room for a little bit. Since you guys are away and doing stuff, that way I can just talk to chat and not like step on you guys. You guys aren't stepping on me as much. So if you need me, just drag me back up here or something.
And we derailed again.
Okay, there we go, chat. Now it's going to be a little less cluttery in the audio perspective. Don't know if you can handle 2 live streams at once. Yeah, I definitely can't handle 2 live streams at once. Though I am a type of person that will sit there and listen to a YouTube video, watch a stream, and probably be talking to people on Discord at the same time. So, I don't know. I might be able to do 2 streams at once from like a input perspective. And they said you couldn't get anything for $1 nowadays. True. I have 3 live streams going. You'll be good. Real choo-choo hours. Super choo-choo time. How's it going, Ness? You can manage a dual stream if it's the same call? Just vibing? Vibing's fun. Alright, let's rip off all this rail. We're gonna be really redoing all this. Or at least a big chunk of it, I would say. This, though, might end up keeping. Like to here. I got you, Silent in a third that's playing iRacing. Nice. See, I'm thinking about streaming iRacing. I don't know if people would enjoy it, to be honest. iRacing is, while it's super cool, the time between races may not be the best. Am I redoing this yard to go faster, or do you not like it? I don't like this yard. I feel like this yard, it takes up too much room. And it's too spaced out. And you have to do loops just to get around the thing. So, we're going to be doing something a little bit different from a layout perspective. In fact, I'm going to delete the whole thing. I'm just going to delete it. I'm going to delete everything back to the switch here. And we're going to figure it out. I think I'm going to make it a 2 shunting yards, essentially. Is kind of my plan at the moment. We'll see how well it works. But essentially, you know, if we're going on to the drop-off side, you're going to go down this way to a yard, drop it off, and essentially just turn around and leave. And then a shunting vehicle would be the one to try and manage everything over to a drop-off point. I don't know what a stub yard really is. Like when you say that, I just don't know what that... Like, there's nothing visually that pops into my head. Oh man, all this work that I'm getting rid of makes me so sad. Just buy a Climax or a Heiser and leave it there. I want Porter Tier 2s to be our shunters, to be honest. That's what I would like to have. Shunting. Don't be sad, you're doing your best. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. Okay. That's okay. We got some metal dropped off here. We just need to bring coal down. And we can produce things. Top 1 is a stunt yard. You can do a variant where you have a locomotive escape and the train enters there. It's a Forbidden 403 link. I can't even click on that image. GG. I'm not welcome. I'm not allowed to go there. We have some boxes already for tools. We have 25 tools. I think 25 pipes. Yep. It's good to finally watch you live again. Well, welcome. Always happy when people are able to catch us live. Having a good time. Okay. Let's demolish all this stuff now. So I think if I can come in kind of straight, like if I keep this angle and kind of come in, I can just make a yard back here and then have it split off to drop things off. Posted it. Let's see. Single-ended stub yard. Double-ended pyramid yard. Double-ended parallelogram. Yeah, I usually do double-ended. But this one's probably going to be a single-ended stub. Or it's actually probably going to look a little bit more like a pyramid yard with a stub attached to the end of it. It's usually kind of what I do there. Alright. All this trick's gotta go. The amount of time we spent on this one turn back here, it's all for naught. I'm just happy I don't have to take the whole train around in a big circle just to drop it off, and then take it all the way around in a big circle to leave. This game is too grindy and is boring in single player. I disagree, but I do think multiplayer is better. What resolution am I paying at? I think just standard. I don't know what is my resolution. 1920 by 1080. I don't like have a crazy monitor or anything. It definitely progresses faster if you have others, you know, playing and stuff. Because all those other people, you know, building and making kind of one person a lot of money so that they can buy the wagons and locomotives. It's pretty nice to have. I wish there was a quicker way to delete all this stuff. Like just like a big erase tool that I can just be like blurp. Be done. That would be pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna redo this side first. So now that we've cleared out the track, we can talk about that. I think we had one at one point, but every time someone used it, it was corrupting saves. Nice. A highlight when you delete stuff, that would be kind of handy. And maybe like a confirmation on some buildings. It's like, hey, you sure you want to delete this? With, of course, the obligatory checkbox that says, don't ask this again. Because, you know, some people don't want it on all the time. Okay, so we're going to come in this way. And we're just going to do... nice straight. There we go. This game needs an undo. I agree that would be super convenient, but it'd probably cause more problems than help. So speaking over highlights, I would love to get a cart highlight, which you're going to load at the crane. That would be good too. Or like when you look at the crane, it kind of pre-says, you know, what it's going to do. Save? Actually, let me check when the last time we saved. When's the last time we saved?
Shall we pull Betsy down because she's out of order?
I'm just gonna let it coast. As long as I can coast past this, we'll be okay. But we'll find out. I may have to hook Betsy up and get it pulled or towed.
Can you make sure we save? Thanks. Bye. Okay, cool. I'm not hosting right now, chat. Silence hosting because you guys have better internet to do that. Alright, so what I would like is...
You don't want to stay with us, Uthris?
I mean, like, I'm talking to chat, like, constantly. And I don't want to bother you guys with my babbling.
It also means that on my side,
versa.
if there's anyone listening, they won't be able to hear you.
Yeah, but I'm babbling with my chat. It's like, it's not relevant to your side, really.
We finished our reroutment process.
Alright, I'm gonna be taking it easy based on the past two bets, so you guys will just have an eye for the back of my train.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come tow Betsy.
Toe bet?
Yeah,
I'm-
she's out of water.
Some tools to help lining things up would be
Oh,
nice
okay.
too.
Alright.
Yeah. I think there needs to be better tools to line up water towers and stuff.
Well, there's
Just
that there's that board on the bottom of the water tower, but
It's
kinda
not
hard to-
very great and useful at all.
just gonna line this switch at the bottom of the mountain, then I'll come back up and grab Betsy.
Just pull back, she's right behind us.
Okay.
I think what would help is when you're placing a water tower, have the spout in the down position with kind of like a visual of the dripping water, so you can line it up with the center of the tracks. I think that would help. Same thing
Yeah.
with the sand.
You know, something. I mean, we talked about having like some sort of highlighted sweep that like kind of just says, hey, water can be poured from here to here, as a good visualization.
That or they just give your character a giant funnel that you have to place into.
Are we
the-
ever going to get like different water towers? Because I think there's water towers with like a more rubber hose. And they kind of like just make sure the
Flexi
hose
hose?
is in there rather than a
Slow down.
fixed.
Yeah, but at that point, wouldn't it just be a point-click grab?
Yeah, you'd grab like this rubber hose and then like
How
you
much
just
room do I have?
attach it.
There's a link already inside.
Yeah, but there's also one on Betsy.
Stop.
No, I'm stuck in the car.
Stop.
Favorite game, tree cutting sim? Yes. It's all tree cutting sim. Pain in the ass to animate?
You're gonna have to re-rail this rail car because I'm embedded in it.
It would be a physical. It would be just.
I
a
overtook
physical-
it.
Like I'm physically embedded. You'll take me with it if he drives.
Oh,
You
no,
need to-
what did I
You have
do?
to re-rail it
Or just
What did I do?
respawn.
to the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Oh god.
If you just re-railed a car, I'll be fine. But I don't have a grab for it. I don't think.
Animator hates anything that's a pain in the ass to animate. As most animators would.
All you have to do is just re-rail this one car, lift it up, put it on top of the other car, and we're good.
Can't seem to grab it.
So I can get a good look at the texture work underneath the car.
So was I going too fast there, I guess? It just flew apart?
Yeah, because you were climbing up a hill and then it went into a sudden downhill.
Oh, okay, yep. Alright.
And you could try pulling forward. I'm at the very end of the last car.
I'm not actually hooked up to anything here.
Oh, there we go. I'm free.
Okay, how's that?
Betsy's
that.
connected.
Link's
Camera.
in up here.
Let me put Betsy into neutral.
What'd you miss so far? Well, they're having problems, and while you guys figure that out, I'm going over here. Bye. Alright. Jeez. I can't keep track of all these conversations. Yeah, so we finished the rework on the upper line across the ridge now. I think it looks better with the wooden bridges. It makes the route look a little bit more something that'd stand out. And now we're working on reworking this iron mine. Sounds like they're a big pickle. Glad I'm by the logging camp. Yeah. They're having a heckin' time of it, I think, right now. Leave it the way it is. Kabuki, who's animating the big boy? That's what you're doing, right? That's your animation job. I think. Actually, let's I'm gonna flip this the other way. I want to switch like that. And maybe the loco storage can be over that way. And then this can just be the end of the shunting kind of yard area. Actually, I wonder if I can get that in there. Might be able to. I think there's a couple water towers on the list for infrastructure. It's just a matter of getting plans for them. True. Yep. I mean, you guys will, you know, get everything you need, hopefully, and everything added that you want to have added, right? So we'll get there. I don't mean, you know, I don't want to be like, this is what you need to do and everything. This is what I would like to have, and if you guys already have plans for it, I think that's cool, and we'll see how it gets handled long term. Okay, that's fine. So you don't want to be one of the I want this now member of the idea board? I mean, I obviously want everything now. But at the same time, you know, I'm perfectly aware of the limitations of that. What's it, class 3 on a 3-foot narrow gauge? Woohoo, big boy. Yeah, it's a big boy gauge. That's what this is. Your game making skills is limited to this chat box. I developed a small game for a little while. It was a little platformer, kind of like Mega Man, but more of a sword slashing game. It was pretty cool. Hashtag big boy win. Yeah, win big boy. That's what the people want to know. Okay, so we have that. Let's have a little extra bit here, maybe. It's like the AK-50 is an urban legend.
We're back on our way, Uthris. We're hauling, I want to say 19 cars.
Oh, that's good. What are you hauling?
But we've got the Mogul plus the Tender plus Betsy plus the 8 that Betsy was pulling plus the 9 or so that the Mogul was pulling.
Nice.
And all the weights in the back.
And it's all going to coal mine?
No, we're taking it all back to the lumber mill.
Oh, to pick up more
So it's
beams?
gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if we get up the hill with just the Mogul providing power because Betsy's bone dry.
The Mogul should be able to do it. Glossadia yet user retired from Real Railroad and who worked on preserved logging railroads, offering technical help. That's cool.
I'm gonna go to the back side of the train. I want to see this view as it goes around the turns.
It's something else.
I think having
But-
some real SME kind of technical people to help you guys out would be a great resource.
I was almost a railroad conductor. I didn't fully qualify though, but I was working in a rail yard for a while.
It's a nice view.
Don't mind me asking, how'd you not qualify? Just some sort of cert exam or something?
Ah, screwed up on the qualifying shift. Almost backed up into a switch that wasn't set right.
Hmm. And you
Give it a
don't-
couple years, so I'll give it another go.
Oh, okay. The way you described it made it sound like it was a one and done. This is like, yeah, they're not letting me back there.
Ah, there's other railroad companies.
This train is almost long enough to block the switch at both ends.
Some of the real ones now are like 200 cars, which is insane. And if something goes wrong, you gotta walk back there.
I have to give her a little bit more oomph to crest the hill.
Yeah, but we have to ease into giving it oomph or we'll break a link.
I've actually had one brake on here at the back just to kind of stretch it out so that you don't get any shocks through the train.
Ah, fuck.
That's a derailment. I'll stop.
You're an RCO for report. Granted, road engineers hated us when we were non-union. Yeah, well. Not a fan of unions myself, but whatever.
Well,
Actually,
Did devs consider removing the switch track piece instead of a switch creation, like how Transport Fruit Fever 2 handles switches at just greater than X crossover piece? So you're talking about like the game would just know, like if I have a rail here, and I have a rail going over here, it just knows how to make a junction or a cross.
That would be a nice feature.
I think that would be really nice for crosses. I think junctions, it would be really hard to do that. But I think if I did something like this, it should know to interpret this as a cross. I think that would be handy. Is it Urco and Union? No. So, you know.
Dictatorship?
Yeah. Essentially. Okay, so we have those.
Why'd you stop? What caused the derailment here, though?
I think it might have just stretched out.
no, the cars.
I do
went
have
to the
orphans
link of
working in the
mogul,
smelter. That's true.
and that broke the link. That derailed the front car right after the tender.
Oh, okay, so the slack ran in.
Yep.
All hail Lord Uthris, thank you.
Go ahead, pull forward. Nice to have a couple of observation posts set up in the mountains so you could watch the rails, and if you see a derailment, get a nice, good view of it.
Need a caboose.
Coming soon.
Yeah, they have that coming soon. It's in white box phase. Okay, so that's if you want to go down this way and use this left yard. which is going to be for unloading only.
Just go ahead and re-rail it on top of the other car.
One little slip out here for some options would be good. Child labor, best labor.
All right,
True.
and stop. Nope, that didn't work.
Okay. I'll pull forward again.
White box. That's why you love Autodesk. All the parts are different color. I don't know. I like white box. Does seem like a lot of work to try and get switches to be custom angles. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously if they... Well, it depends, right? Is it faster to just model a switch and be kind of done? Or come up with this crazy spline rendering system, you know, which might take more development time than just art assets. I think honestly they have a bigger art team than they do a coding team. So
Traverse.
look at this saying wouldn't have to be a switch, just a crossing. It's how Blender renders objects of funky gray white shapes. Yeah. Coding is one guy. Yeah. Yeah.
That'll do.
But, like, you know, some people obviously want things to work like City Skylines or Transport Fever, where, like, if I draw a spline, you know, I can do this and be like, okay,
I'll
well,
have
there's
full.
my rail. And then I can be like, okay, well, this is going to start there, and then that's my turnout. So I don't need a turnout piece anymore. I can just draw on it and then be like, okay, well, let's do, like, a crossing here to here. You know,
Brakes off.
you can have
Yep,
stuff like
that's
that.
his brakes are off.
We're hoping to add a second to the coders. Oh, that's good.
Sure, Kiyomi would be grateful for that.
Yeah, for sure. I would think so.
How's your reworking going?
I'm fine. Just getting a... You know, everything down here is going to turn kind of into a shunting thing.
Need some fire.
Let's get the
Aren't you
exit.
glad you're not running 20 car lengths to grab your fuel?
Part of the problem with spline switches is that most every place you see them used that can't be animated, even trains would use them exclusively, have the issue. Correct. You wouldn't have them animated. Well, no, I disagree. I think you could have them animated. But
Not animating just tells me you don't have enough willpower to make it happen.
yeah. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a pain in the ass.
Is the brake on the tender still set?
Shouldn't be.
Where is the brake on the tender?
The front by the cabin.
And also trains. I don't think trains should be your gold standard of what a video game can do. Trains,
I've never
trains
heard
is
of train.
awful half the time.
I've never even heard of that one.
Trains? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, probably the oldest train sim.
Is that still going?
Yeah.
I had that when I was like 8 years old.
It is literally, like, if you buy all the expansions and stuff, it is the most expensive game on Steam. It was an example. Okay, okay, fine.
Oh, look at that length.
It's a tough pull on this curve.
Nothing has brakes, so it's all on you.
Back up to pressure. I'm getting to ascent.
You were a custom model maker on trains? Oh, that's pretty good. You guys must really like trains.
Uthris, I just put in stream chat the picture of this nice big long boy.
And it just appeared on my end. Yep, that's definitely a long boy. That's not fully unloaded.
Wow, there was no room to unload. It was all full.
So how much iron ore do we have made?
Last I checked, about 110. I need beams up there to be able to produce more. You sure you're going forward? Oh, there it
I'm
is.
slipping back.
There it is, there it is. Now we're going.
Okay, that's a bit
Another-
smoother.
Side wheel slip.
The switches at the top of the mountain set. Oh, wow, you're cruising fast.
Oh, stop. Actually, keep going.
Stop. No, wait. Go.
Don't let it bunch up.
You don't want to be doing a sudden stop either, because now we're going backwards. We may have to start on the flat of the bypass. And hit oh no, let's have the train decoupled.
There was a big derailment up front. I'm trying to tie the brakes on to slow it down.
Okay, I got Betsy's brake on.
Like, I saw rail cars flying. Unless that was just desync.
Could be both. Let's head up and investigate.
Definitely could be a combination. How you doing today?
Well-
Hope all is well. It's going pretty good, Technos.
Fox, how's that doing, having audio from both streams hitting you at the same time? Only one car that was derailed?
I guess not. I guess so.
Okay. Here we go all the way out to
Taking
here.
a save.
Saving is always a good sign. Means I'm not gonna completely lose all my rework here.
I've got chat from both sides open up, so if both Uthris and my own chat want to call out for saves.
Good stuff,
What's
buddy.
the
Glad
key?
you're.
What's the key for third person?
V.
There you go.
Kabuki, with the amount of ... you're putting in there, I don't know if I should be concerned or
Flattered.
intrigued. You're coming back a bit quick there.
Oh, he's definitely working on ...
And
Is there a
5
link-
cars.
Is there a link on that?
Yep,
car?
links in.
Keep that speed and you're perfect.
I'll try to.
Ha, har, har, Kabuki. Har, har.
2 cars.
Many have tried. None have worked at convincing me that that's a correct.
Last one.
Alt F4 save combination.
Halfway.
I mean, it sounds legit to me. You should try it.
And that'll do stuff.
Connected. All right, let me go release Betsy's break, and we'll put Slack.
I got about 5 on the tail end as well.
All right. I'm gonna start with Betsy to release the Slack.
Is that too close? Might be a touch close. Let's go like one little segment further and then put the ring down. Yeah, that'll be better.
All clear on the back?
All clear. Brakes are off. Okay, ahead.
All head full? I could just drop a water tower, fill up Betsy, but this is much more fun.
What, shunting
rescue
and
mission.
working in the yard?
And we'll slip.
Yeah, it's a rescue mission trying to pull Betsy out from the boonies back to civilization. One day we'll make it up the hill. I'd say add sand, but is that really going to do anything?
I think sand might actually help if you're having wheel slip.
Oh, you're slipping pretty hard. Give it a try.
I'm already using sand.
Is it empty?
I can't even see the front of the tree.
Nice. Alright, so we got that in there. Very good.
Wish there was a better visual to actually tell you
Change.
if you have sand successfully or not.
Should we just double the hill, take half the train, and then come back for the second half?
Well, I think that's the enjoyment
Slowing
of
down.
these old machines. You get no visual feedback, and you just hope it's
There
working.
we go.
Yep, moving.
I mean, yeah, we could separate the train, but that's like half the fun is trying to pull off a full-blown rescue mission with a big, powerful loco.
Is this getting stuck on the groundwork over here?
Now, if we had the climax down here, we'd have been out of the hill a long time ago, but, you know, slow boy.
Climax with a Heisler. The
Problem is if you hit the throttle too hard on the
someone to push the windows key plus control and enter. I don't even know
on
that
the
combination.
mogul, you just send her flying.
It's a fast engine.
And powerful too.
What should be the key combination for Windows Update? And it's just like, damn it. No one wants that.
I've never tried Kabuki.
Okay, we'll try about here once it stops. If it ever stops,
And it broke
We
again.
break.
turns on narrator, it will read everything on your
Did
screen.
more than break.
That would be
The
scary.
same spot.
I think the train is too heavy.
Alright, we'll double it.
Oh, I mean, we could dump cargo. Throw all that money on the ground.
I mean, we're just hauling it back and forth at this point anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. I mean, we are close to the smelter. One option is we disconnect Betsy and let it free roll into the smelter itself for
so that's
refueling.
One second, I have to let my cat out my door here. Come on, Jasper.
I'm gonna set the switches for the smelter, and we'll just free roll Betsy into the smelter and refuel it.
Good lord. Got one streamer on Twitch to do it. Only have it read out a Pornhub link for one of his hidden tabs. There you go.
Can someone disconnect Betsy, put it in neutral, and let it free roll, please?
Sure thing. Let me just tie down the front half of this train.
Doop, doop,
Take it back there.
doop, 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 doop. All right, chat. How's this yard? How's this yard look to you guys?
All right, Betsy's coming back.
Copy that.
This looks successful.
I'm gonna jump down and go set the switches.
Okay.
Hopefully it has enough free roll weight to keep it going. 'Cause there's a couple of spots where it goes a little uphill.
You know what? I might just stop here and wait till all the switches are set so I know I can just go for it.
Think you like this game? Nah, I like you more, Dino Guy.
The other problem we're gonna have is if it free rolls over that turntable, we're gonna lose half the wagons. We'll figure that out when we get to it.
If we had any power, we could kick those cars into the other track.
When you gonna play with us again, Raptor? When you gonna check out the save? The handle won't interfere with other cars. I don't think so. And in theory, you could just spin it the other way.
Actually, I can redirect for this other water tower and we'll be good.
My question is, when are we getting two handles on the turntables? Because only having one is not enough.
So I have an idea.
Yeah, what's that?
If just before we get to the switch for the turntable, we disconnect the cars and brake Betsy just a little bit, the cars will roll into the other track.
We won't need to. There's two water towers down here.
Okay, not the one I'm looking
I can
at.
redirect for the other one, which gives us lots of track.
Perfect.
Okay, let it rip.
Coming down.
Hopefully that you can
Okay.
break Betsy in just the right position when it gets down here.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Actually, this isn't right either. Can we get like the snap point to lay down rails on turntables so that lay down straight sections a little bit easier? That'd be great. Mechanical turntable. Yeah, something that you feed firewood and it's a steam powered turntable would be really cool.
My concern is when you get to the bottom, there's an uphill section. I hope
Yeah,
that you
and
can get
you're
enough.
not rolling that fast.
Well, it takes a little bit to get going.
Okay, now we're rolling fast.
Alright, now I want the new fueling spot to be here. Let's get this lined up relatively straight. Left, right. Back up. How's that look? Is that pretty good? Yep, that's good. Really steam powered turntables just borrowed steam from the locomotive itself. Cool, give us that. Win. Hashtag win. Alright, that's probably too close.
I don't think we have enough free roll to
No.
kick it.
Think I can.
Actually, that's not bad. That's fine.
I was like, what we might have to do is go grab the other porter and give this a little push.
Okay.
Yep. Looks like we
And
gotta go
brakes
grab.
on.
I'll go back to base and grab the other porter. Come give this a little rescue push.
Remember, chat. Follow Uthris Rock. He'll take you to glory. Every time.
We need a bucket. An emergency bucket.
Did you guys start a fire?
Oh, run water from the water tower over to Betsy.
You guys aren't just making a temp water tower?
Wouldn't you yell at us for that? Didn't that defeat the purpose of...
It would, and I would have yelled at you. Would have called you weak. Not manly man.
Now I'm back grabbing Bitsy. Perform rescue operations.
Come on. Place. Please. Got it. Alright. Okay, so that's a long sighting, but could be worth it. Never really know what's gonna come down here anyways.
Let's play the game of, can I stop the turntable in just the right position?
Nope, you're gonna have to fiddle with it. Come on, click, place, please.
Close enough.
Alright, I think that's effective. You can pull in,
Pull a yeet!
decouple, probably back out even if you want.
I could survive. Bitsy's on the way, guys.
And then this side, if I can get like a 15-degree turn, might be good.
I'm
like-
still on my way
Rip.
up from the smelter.
Just like that.
It should have a full tank. At least the water glass says it does.
Let's set up.
That 500 water. It's full.
Split here, fine.
Talking about the derailment, Thunder?
I broke apart again.
Did you get to the top of the mountain?
No.
It's something about that curve.
Are you guys working on your own levels, or are you guys in my company?
I think
I'm in your company.
Alright. Just curious. Go ahead to the store and you'll return later. Alright. You have a good one. Good with you. You may still be here, for sure.
I hope these switches are set, because I'm coming full bore down.
Pay attention, you will probably crash into the mogul.
I'm not that far yet. I'm just passing the sawmill, or the logging camp junction.
Maybe I should go from this direction over.
What's next to build? we'll probably look at getting the refinery and oil fields all hooked up. That's all the industries remaining.
Roger Zimmerman, thank you for forming a town on the channel. Appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy spamming Betsy's. Can we get some Betsy's in chat? I mean, you know, it's the starting engine. Might as well greet people with Betsy.
Run out of boiler pressure.
Yeah, we're not building the sawmill. This is the ironworks that I'm working on right now and reconfiguring a little bit. The sawmill is done. The logging camp's done. The smelter's done. Ironworks or iron mine's done. Coal mine is done. So once this gets reworked, it'll be officially off my list and I'll never have to think about it again. Gonna have to run some firewood out here though. Fun. Actually, if anyone's running firewood right now, or cordwood, I think Paul might be. Or was.
I'm hanging out with Betsy here.
Oh, that was Betsy.
Filling her up. High and dry at the smelting.
That's a shame.
All right.
Betsy.
Handcart Junction monument has been placed.
You're running cordwood? Alright, Foreign, if you can bring some cordwood out here to the metalworks. So you just take the main line south all the way out to the ironworks here. At the bottom middle left. And you'll just come in and drop it off at... I think just 4 wagons will fill it up, the storage.
Yep, 4 wagons will fully fill.
So we just need to fill that one up there. Because this one's getting deleted.
Oh, you don't like where I have them?
What?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything you've done on the rework yet.
Yeah.
I figured I'll come down there with a train and see it firsthand instead of using the stream.
No, definitely good.
Have you been able to get the mogul up the hill yet?
I'm coming up right now.
Copy that. I'm just now passing the mill. Rescue Bitsy.
Okay, let's get groundwork from here to here.
I think one of the rail cars is bugging out because it's always dropping the link.
Oh, when in doubt, you can just re-rail it on top of the other ones and just carry it.
What's up, Rowan?
Just being stubborn.
Let's see. Need the code in Discord. Okay. Is your name Roger in here? That's a question. Did you miss anything important? We're doing some reworks. We smoothed out and changed the upper mountain line this stream. They have been having a whole lot of fun. Well, derailing and re-railing trains, as you can tell from that.
Okay, the old powerful Bitsy's on its way.
Is Bitsy stronger than Betsy? Have you ever done a tug of war test on that? See if they're truly equal.
This isn't acceleration, this is yeet speed.
Rowan, thank you for the sub.
Has anybody tested that? What's the fastest
close.
train?
I think it's the Eureka.
Yeah, on flat, it's either the Eureka or Betsy. Just due to like thrust to weight ratio, right? What the heck is up with my hair?
I'm gonna roll Betsy down the smelter line, and it'll give you a hand pulling up. Betsy, I should say.
Yeah, the tender of the mogul just yeeted itself into oblivion.
What?
Yes.
But my mogul. I was
I
gonna
don't
name
know
it
why,
Martin.
Oh yeah, the porter has like instant acceleration.
Yeah, if you want top speed though. Don't know. Definitely think it would be the Porter or the Eureka though. We
I mean,
know
the
we
Porter
definitely know it's not the climax.
The porter gets up to full speed pretty much instantly. How far up the cliff were you able to get before the portender got yeeted?
Get this to be 25. Please let me get this to be 25.
You should
Oh,
probably.
there you are.
It's pretty close.
Found you.
Have to do 26. Let's try 26 degrees on this turn. Turn out.
Roger said he just sent you a message with this on Discord.
Oh, Roger.
Roger.
It yeeted itself and landed that way on the rail.
It yeeted itself and turned a 180.
Turned a 180 and destroyed all the cars in the back again.
And re-railed itself all at the same time.
I don't
Yeah,
think we
but-
have a spare train at the moment, do we? Maybe the climax?
Once Betsy gets rescued, I found a random smoke box door.
What?
Firebox door just in the middle of the tracks.
Is it Betsy's
Probably
or
from the
another
Mogul.
engine's?
I think it's from the mogul.
Walk it up towards you guys.
Let's get this tender out of the way and we can re-rail and
Figure
go
out.
forward. Yeah.
Someone's missing a firebox, obviously.
Well, I mean, I still see the door on the mogul, so...
There's a Bitsy or Betsy at the depot and the climax.
Bitsy's with me.
Betsy's
And
with
there
you.
goes the battle of the mogul.
Bitsy's on a rescue mission. What's that link?
Alright, thank you for the sub, Ryan. Appreciate it. I think this is going to be such a better layout for the smelter. Oh my god. You won't have to go around. Just go
Now you have a
come
link.
in.
You can back in.
Wonder if the water still transfers when it's facing that way. It might just work.
It was working when it was at the other end of the train.
Well, that's just magic.
Alright, you're connected. Go ahead, pull forward before you crush this poor car. You almost
Are you
derailed
guys
yourself.
just running one big train, or are you running multiple trains?
Oh, we split it into two.
It's not even that big.
Well, that's what she said. Take a save, a lot of people joined.
Copy that. Game is saved. Reloading your firebox is going to be a little awkward. What the hell happened here? Go ahead, back it up.
That didn't turn out to be a smooth turn at all. sad. Extremely sad.
Oh, crashed.
Who crashed?
Hold on to your butts.
I'm gone. My game crashed.
Good thing I took a save.
See if I can hop back in here.
Is it normal that if I'm cutting trees as a host, the client has FPS drops like 10? Yeah. Yeah, cutting down trees causes a bit of a desyncing issue because the map's updating and it's trying to update the client side too, and it can cause some stuttering, especially if someone's cutting down a lot of trees. If they cut down a lot of trees too, even if you're a host, it'll affect you in the opposite way.
Why is it not putting the pin in?
Because there is no pin in the tender.
Just a link?
Yep, it's just the pole thing.
That's awkward.
Watch it be 1 pixel off. Great. You're on your way with firewood? Roger. Thanks, was wondering. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, it does the same for track laying too. Like anything that kind of updates the map kind of does that.
There's no link here we'll have to pull forward.
Should you save for a new engine or keep using Betsy for now? If you're playing by yourself, you should definitely
Buy Heisler.
well,
if you're
no.
gonna buy,
Worry about making money first, and Betsy can do that for you just fine. Buy wagons and things, and then when you're ready for a new locomotive, go probably straight to Heisler, or I guess maybe a tier 2 porter if you really want one.
okay, let me pull Bitsy out of the way, and you should be clear to go.
And then just skip the climax altogether.
Unless, of course, you want the really slow, leisurely ride through the mountains.
I don't think anyone wants that. Actually, is it going to be possible for me to re-parallel these? I'd really like to. Where's the map that I usually have? It doesn't display correctly right now. Like, I can turn it on, but it's not going to display everything correctly because they changed the site. So what I'm going to have to do is find out a way to like just save the image and have
Just
that
do an
displayed
overlay?
rather than the site itself. So you can see it's a little off center. It's not zoomed in correctly because they've been messing with
Setting.
options on the site itself. It's dramatic.
You're clear.
Decrease in height too. That's a problem.
Alright, do you need help rescuing Betsy, or do you want me to stick with the mogul here?
I'll use Bitsy to rescue Bitsy.
Alright, I'll go help load up at the mill here.
Sounds like a plan.
First thing we need to do is turn the tender around.
Use snip to capture the image of the map. Yeah, that's what I would do. I just didn't have time to kind of worry about that today. And
Why
then,
is
you know,
YouTube
save it.
constantly crying about bitrate.
Why is YouTube constantly crying about it, right?
It's like it's not receiving enough video data.
Well, I mean, have you tried sending it Bitcoin? You might like that
YouTube doesn't need the
more.
money. YouTube doesn't need the money.
What do you mean? YouTube's never really made a profit before as a company.
But it's got Big Daddy Google.
Correct. Let's see. Okay, I won't do tier 2 reporter because he doesn't seem worth it. More expensive. It doesn't seem to be able to carry more firewood, water. I could be wrong. It does. It carries
It has more firewood for sure.
more firewood. It has the same water capacity, but it has like double, triple firewood storage. So it can definitely be worth it in that regard. Oh man, I'm always off by like literally a half inch. So annoying.
Warren, which train are you driving?
I think Forn's in the Heisler. Unless you guys have it.
Oh, he's saying it's got the jitters. I can actually see in my stream capture that the bitrate seems to be doing something to it. Hard to tell.
It might be because I'm still loading in, but all the rail cars of the train I'm riding, they're just flying into the air over and over again.
Yeah, but loading in shouldn't do anything to my actual stream quality. Apparently I'm getting dropped frames. That'll do it. Why is it dropping frames?
Why are you dropping frames? Are you saying hosting and streaming and doing other things on a computer at the same time isn't the best thing for it?
It's like it's supposed to be pushing about 9,000 bitrate, but it's only pushing at like 2,000 right now. So it's dropping a ton of frames. Yeah, maybe with me streaming and hosting, it's might be having the same issue you were having. Might be better to just host only. I have by no means, a weak ass computer. It's
Oh no, yeah. But nor do I, right? So it's an early access game. It's gonna be not optimized for like everything in the world, and
well, I offloaded all of my encoding thunder to my 2080. All my video encoding should be done by the GPU right now.
well, if you optimize your GPU the same way that you do your audio, I don't know if it's working right. Boom.
Okay, do we
Yeah.
want to drop these cars in the on the loading track and then take the mogul and turn the tender on the turntable?
I don't necessarily know Other Thunder if it's the PC or if it's just the modem. But I mean, with gigabit speed, it shouldn't be the modem.
Well, it might be the modem, not your internet speed. You know, you could have a crappy modem, but good internet. But I doubt it. I 100% agree. It's probably not your internet at all. It's most likely.
Thunder's thinking because of the high GPU requirement that maybe offloading the encoding to the CPU instead.
Hmm. All right, let's try this again. 26.5 degree turn. It might be enough. Kind of never know.
Mistakes were made.
So I don't use cable or Wi-Fi. He's probably hardwired in. I doubt he's using
I
Wi-Fi.
the only thing in my house that's got Wi-Fi is phone and tablet. Everything else is landline.
Okay, so 26.5 is, well, not wide enough. Let's go 24.5. How are you guys who are just like playing on the server doing deliveries? Like anything you want to change on the routes, or the routes fine?
I like the route.
Effective.
They seem to work pretty well. Although the sawmill cordwood drop's a bit interesting, but it's kind of fun too.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty tight up there.
The sawwood. Oh, the sawmill side of the.
It'd be neat if the sawmill side if the log side and the lumber side were connected somehow,
Oh.
just for convenience.
It used
But
to
it's
be.
not a huge deal.
How does one do a fractional curve radius? Magic. Someone's asking for a link to your channel. Silent. I don't know if you want to throw it in there. Yeah.
Just turn the fairlings or the porters into a set of fairlings.
Try 25.
There you go, for whoever is looking for the dual perspective. I wonder if I can on the fly change my encoder to be off CPU. Let me see if I can do that.
Oh, I thought you were like almost being sarcastic, Bill. I'm sorry. So it hold shift. You hold shift. So like you can do if you do shift, you can do fractionals on even gradients and curves, or placing it down.
Yeah, the only way for me to actually change my encoder would be to shut down the stream, change it, and then restart.
Okay.
I can change the
We're
bitrate
good.
dynamically, but that's it. Betsy's rescue is now underway.
Do.
Once the rescue is complete, if anybody wanted to, they could grab Bitsy and Cordwood cars that are down here at the smelter.
Let's follow these rocks.
Yeah, I know, Ron, there's an echo. We don't know what it's caused from. I don't know if it's something with Discord or if it's something with XSplit. Yeah, the bitrate just went back to 9,000, so...
Over 9,000? Or just at
Yeah.
9,000?
No, it's over 9,000.
Okay. That's good.
The drop frames had
Yeah, the
stopped.
wrong key, which explained why it didn't work. Yeah, no problem.
It's possible that there might have been like an update or something that was running in the background, like a Steam download or something. Which is actually entirely possible because I tell Steam to just download all the things all the time. Because it's usually never been an impact performance for me.
I mean, you
That's
might
why I
want to
had
tell
a
it to
hard
cut it
time
out.
pulling the train.
Say again?
That was a hard time that's why there was a hard time pulling the train. All the train brakes were on.
Oh. That's probably why it was freaking out so much too. It was all janky. Alright, we're gonna turn the tender?
Just pull a little bit forward.
Alright, little
Then you
stop
can uncouple.
there.
Well, the recommended bitrate from what I saw for 1080p was between 5 and 9,000. I figured, why not just go to the high end?
You can uncouple.
Well, obviously, if it
Yeah,
puts a
hands
strain
up.
on your machine, you
Okay.
can't, but... You know, might as well
But
start high.
I don't know what the strain's going to be if you don't test it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe something like 6,000 or 7,000 would be a lot better, somewhere in the middle.
Like, yeah, let's see. I don't even know what I have mine set
And
to.
stop. You're good back.
Mine's 6,000 right now. We're gonna get proper end stops. Yes, bumpers have been modeled and are off for texturing now. Kabuki modeled those here a little while ago. So we will get proper bumpers, but I like my little makeshift ones, to be honest. Doesn't this look decent? I think this looks okay.
How did I do? How did I do? Did I? Ah, just missed.
And
Just missed the water tower.
So you guys taking beams and planks to the iron ore mine, right? That's the mission statement.
once we sort out the mogul's turntable or tender being backwards.
When am I going to use the fluid tender?
We can afford it and need it. It's very expensive.
I don't think there's a fluid tender right now. There's a fluid wagon, yes, for oil and stuff. We would be using those actually here kind of soon, but we need to buy one. What's better, beams or lumber? They're value-wise per piece, they're the same, but per wagon, lumber. Because you can fit more on a wagon. Have you made it down here yet, Thorn? Are you still on your way?
Betsy has made it to the gas station.
Half car. Coming up. And that'll do stop.
Yeah, we'll be delivering oil here once we get enough
Okay. Blink.
kind of coal made. I feel like logistically coal is our
We'll refill here on water because we're quite low.
Once we have a really good consistent source of coal production, that's when we'll be able to really look at oil. Which means we need to keep the iron or the smelter
more.
pumping.
10 feet.
We need to actually run the iron down here.
Well,
That was my next
And
plan,
stop.
was to start running iron down here, but
iron to the ironworks or
no, the
rails.
smelter. Iron
I think
ore
we
to the
should
smelter.
put a little
Oh.
bit back.
That was my next plan, and up until Betsy ran out of
I
fuel.
think it might work.
Do you want me to buy some more iron hoppers?
I need to use probably the Heisler to move them because of how heavy they are.
Yeah, but all the other hoppers are currently at the depot too.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on.
So I would have to trade the porter for the Heisler.
Is it working?
Yeah. So that's up to you. Like there's definitely over 100 ore up there. And the smelter's good uncorded for a while.
There's no movement.
Oh man, I can't believe I built all this just to delete it. I'm so sad.
Did
Yeah,
someone
think
want to
it's
come
fine.
down and grab the porters? Or one of the porters?
I think the water tower is set to close.
If not, I'll just drag both porters up the hill. Now that it's been refueled.
And the Heiser's over here at the ironworks at the moment, I think. Can't wait till the render distance got a little bit updated too for clients.
Yeah, that render distance is a little painful.
There's actually 3 players over here?
Still not going? I can't even see any water in the mod.
You mean you want me to make it a proper fairing and try and control both engines' power at the same time for maximum yeet?
Maximum yeet.
It's rising.
Sounds like something that would be better suited for the main line.
But it will
I
take
would
some
just,
time.
if I'm going to drag it up the mountain, I would just leave it in neutral.
Is there any change I could run on the map? Change or chance?
If you remember, you can.
Yeah, I mean, people who are members are free to join, you know, if you just message me on Discord that you want the password. But sadly, it is kind of a members thing at the moment, just to keep a lot of people who would maybe grief and stuff away. Hey, Foreign, can you keep the, an axe? Can you guys keep the train here? For a little bit, we're gonna have another firewood depot to refuel in a second as well. As soon as I kind of get that hooked up.
Wonder Porter powers activate. Are 200% yeet. Feel to make that, to have a chance, we need to preset all the switches on the main line and just let it rip.
What are you gonna rip on the main line? You talking about Beyblade? You letting it rip?
We're talking about 200% yeet. By combining the power of two quarters.
Of water.
Like the
It's
Wonder
only-
Porter.
It's not enough, but I thought the glass was full.
Yeah, the glass was full. That's only the water what's inside the boiler. But
Okay,
the
so it
tank
does
is
simulate
still
that
empty.
thing. Yeah.
I think everyone has done that at this point. It's just like, oh, it's totally full, and then they drive off, and they're like, nah, it's not.
Because I know how that works in the real world, but for some reason I thought the game was using the glass to tell you how much you had.
It's only the
Or
boiler.
it works.
Ugh, it's frustrating.
That may take some time. I'll just look how much sand we still have left.
Alright, let's see how these things merge together and where.
Almost empty.
Alright, we'll fill that up too.
Where is the Heisler located right now?
Metal works.
I'm gonna drop off Betsy with 8 wagons in tow at the mill, and then I'm gonna head down and I'll trade you Betsy for the Heisler, and then I'll run iron cars.
I think that should be fine. I mean,
I mean, we'll need the power of the Heisler to move those things, so.
okay.
But if you want to buy another one, that's up to you.
I don't have enough money.
Yeah, neither do I.
So it's not really up to me at all. At all, you know, like I just have no money.
I'm only negative 53.94.
No, you're getting there. It's better than negative 7,000.
Yeah, we're running coal or iron will definitely help with alleviating that debt. Actually, how close are you to another wagon? If you were to buy a coal wagon.
Coal wagon? I could buy one right now. I might be able to buy 2.
I think we're both trying to move the spout of the water tower right now.
Alright, I'll let you have at her.
Foreign's sitting up $4 grand. What level are you at right now, Foreign?
I think he was just running stuff to the depot, if I remember correctly.
Doesn't look like it's moving.
Foreign gets his level up, then yeah, he'll be able to start buying whatever he wants.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, essentially, you hit level 5, you buy it. You can buy anything you
Problem
want.
is the water tower.
Level
is way too
2.
close.
Live in-game minimap
I guess
when?
we could just move it.
I don't know when they're gonna add an official minimap to the game.
Let's nuke this water tower and push it back.
Uthris, we nuke the water tower by the sawmill and replace it because it's too close to the rails.
Yeah, that's fine. If something's wrong, everyone's free to fix something. You know, or not working or something like that, or... But what you can't do is, like, for the sake of firewood, unless you, like, are an emergency, you can't, like, oh, there's a firewood depot here, it's empty, I guess I'm going to replace it with a fresh one just so I get free firewood. Like, I don't want any of that going on. But otherwise...
I don't like that either.
Yeah.
I'm using the power of 2 porters combined. It's running about 20% power right now.
Still too close.
It is cruising.
Here, let me mark. I need to stand here. Try that. Put the leg right where I am.
Where am I setting up the next
I
refueling
hope
station?
that's what you said.
That's a good question. I haven't figured that out just yet.
What are you trying to figure out?
So, you know, I'm reworking the ironworks and everything, and Foreign and them are down here, and Axe are here with some firewood for
Too far.
the storage units, but
Too far?
they don't have a spot for
Yep,
it
too
yet.
far.
So they're asking me if I will have a spot for it, and the answer is,
Coming soon, TM.
yeah.
Save has been taken.
Take a step back, or you're captured inside the water tower.
Does the water tower also have collision if you drive it into a train like firewood?
While you're placing it? I don't think so. The
Or
firewood
is it
didn't
next
used to have that. I think it gained that when they updated it to where it spawned with stuff on it.
I wonder if they did that intentionally.
To make it like harder to kind of cheese the firewood.
That's-
Well, yeah, like
That's-
if you try to cheese it so it's
On
right
point.
Did it.
beside you, so you can just grab and go, then you accidentally bump your train and throw it halfway across the map.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, we'll just wait to let it refill.
We need to
I'm
dig
only
We
again.
got it this time.
20% power in each porter, and man, this thing is just cruising. Maybe I should slow it down a touch.
Any updates today, like to the game or to what we've been doing?
Still feels like it's...
It's moving very, very slowly.
Yes, I thought it was... I guess they must have tweaked it again. I thought it was faster.
It was faster, they slowed it down.
Game? I don't think there's any game updates today that I know of.
Not that I've seen.
This is where we need a porter here so we can service the...
I'm almost there. I'm just coming up the mountain.
So we can service the loco and the porter does the shunting while loading.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we don't actually get something done right now because we're waiting.
This game runs on real railroad time, where everything just takes absolutely forever and nothing ever gets done.
Got
Oh,
that
it's the
just
Heisler.
back.
Hello, Heisler. I don't know how I want this to work.
Approaching the main line. I'll be over by the mill shortly. What I'll do is I'll detach at the main line, and then when you can come grab the porter, and I'm gonna head down and trade up for the Heisler.
The Heisler's honking at me to hurry it up, and I have no idea what I'm doing here. Get the Heisler unlinked to the trailers and spun around and pointed at the exit so that Silent can grab it, and then you guys will be using the porter when it gets here. I know it's not the most, good thing to hear.
How did I make that in time? I don't know how, but all right.
I know if you're on, there will be rail updates. Yeah, more like rail annihilation going on.
200% yeet.
What we should do at the sawmill is put the loading track on like a 0.2% grade. So that
could someone quickly run down to that switch track and stop me from coming into the sawmill? Because I'm coming in at 200% yeet.
Oh, but wait.
I would prefer to stay
Let
on the
him
main
derail.
line. Oh, it's too late. I'm already there.
We turn this
And we derailed.
Darn it, I went to the wrong side.
around.
Betsy's still trying to cruise. Look at that. Look at that undercarriage. It's just a going.
I could hear a speeding porter.
But yeah, it's sitting on its side and it's just at full yeet. Look at her go.
I hope shit doesn't.
I'm
flip
pretty sure
over and
yeet
reel
is your
in there.
favorite word at this point.
Isn't it everybody? I'm gonna put Bitsy on the side.
.30-degree turn. See if that's tight enough, or maybe we can try for 25 first.
Betsy's been reread. Would have been a lot easier to control if I had one backwards. Get this fixed.
So are you just dropping off Betsy here, or?
Dropping off Betsy in the wagons. The wagons can be reloaded here to run up to the iron mine.
Yeah.
So how expensive is a coal hopper? Let me do that real quick. It's you need to be what, level 4 for it? I'll buy 2.
That was a spacebound rail car. There we go.
Have I seen the new Dune movie? No, I have not. I probably won't be.
I watched it 2 nights ago, I think.
I just don't watch movies. Like I really couldn't care less about them.
Actually, didn't expect them to do it in a part 1, part 2.
Isn't Dune like? I mean, it's a really famous book.
Well, the
you
original
could-
movies were really good too.
I heard the original movies were garbage.
I enjoyed the originals. I am now on my way down to Ironwork. Everything up here has been re-railed. It just needs to be reconnected.
All right, have fun.
Might need that 30-degree turn. 25 is not
Oh,
gonna be enough.
yeah, the Eternals hit theaters yesterday too. I haven't watched that one yet though.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen the trailer for it yet.
I mean, I went to the movies here recently to watch Howl's Moving Castle, since it was Studio Ghibli kind of festival. But that's the last thing I saw in theaters. And then before that, Ashley dragged me to see Free Guy, and I was very disappointed in that.
I enjoyed that movie.
I did not enjoy that movie. It was so cringe. It's not even right. I mean, I think the actors did a fine job for what they had to work with. I just think the script was
Bitsy,
awful.
come back! Come back! Oh! Oh shit. Come back!
Train on the lows.
I have no idea where these rails are set. Bitsy's just a runaway train now.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Almost down to $0.
Might be faster to just respawn and catch it from the other end.
Probably. Where's
But
Bitsy
yeah,
going?
It's on its way. It's on a journey of self-discovery.
Is it going from Sawmill to Depot on the main line?
It's on the main line and it's going somewhere towards the freight yard. I have no idea what the switches are like, so I'm respawning at freight yard and trying to catch up. Did you remember to label these when you bought them?
I've not read the book for Dune, no.
Bitsy's either gonna go screaming up the main line or it's gonna come crashing into the freight yard. Oh, there it is! I see you, Bitsy. She's screaming into the rail yard. Oh, that's a good thing. I might be able to actually bring the No, come back! Come back! Oh, you're heading for the turntable, aren't you?
Who are you talking to?
I think he's talking to Bitsy.
We need a faster sprint. Thunder says it's great to hear the panic coming on your stream, because then he can quickly look over and
Yeah.
see what's going on. Well, at least Bitsy has nowhere to go now. Hit that turntable and crash. Probably do a flip. Oh, that was anticlimactic. What was the throttle at? It was only at 13%. Don't fall off. This is heat speed. Well, what I'll do is I'll pick up the wagons and I'll bring them down and then swap for the Heisler. That way I can get the wagons in tow.
That yelp woke you up? Left the stream running while sleeping on your phone? Jeez. Just a lot of derailments going on over there, runaway trains and craziness. Over here at the smelter, just some nice, chill, relaxed building.
Got a half tank.
Alright, I think there's a phantom link. I can't seem to hook up to these log cars.
Alright, good. We're going that way for the passing. And then this one. Good luck
Let
with
me
the rebuild and
refill-
see you next stream. Alright, Roblox, you have a good one.
Let me refill water. I'll detour back over there and check on the phantom link.
I'm gonna go do some shopping anyway, so I'm gonna be heading out here. Betsy's on the main line just before the sawmill here still, so someone's gonna sort that out, but
Copy that.
might be back later, who knows.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need to get 4 porters and do a 400% yeet.
What does it even mean?
4 porters, 100% power.
No, that wouldn't go any faster than one porter going 100% power.
Yeah, I agree, Thunder. With no cars in tow, it was a little anticlimactic. Kind of hoping it would hit, do a flip or something.
Alright, thin out the trees through the loop. Good. This way, through the trees.
I have 4 porters, 4 times the traction.
Also 4 times the weight.
4 times the fun.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go ahead and get out of debt and make enough money and buy 4 porters, get her done.
Solid test for Uthris' bump stops.
Oh, the bump stops will win. They will win just fine. In fact, I don't think they've lost yet.
You have encountered a movable object.
Can I flip this to the other side? God, it's gonna bug out if I do this. Doesn't know it. Oh, okay, didn't. Thank goodness.
Track were the cars on 2 or 3, I think, wasn't it? For the ore cars? Looks like 3.
You could use different rail types to designate the loading and unloading zone. Yeah, that's usually what I do. It's why I use this type for that. Are you getting the Heisler yet?
I'm picking up the rail cars and I'm gonna the ore cars. I bring them down with me.
All 4?
5.
Did someone else buy one? Or no,
There's
we had
2 of
3.
them.
We had 3.
There's 2 purchased. Yeah, we
I
have 5.
remember. Well, 5
And
would
if I
be
can-
a lot.
If I can bring them down with me, I will.
Okay. I mean, you
I
should be
won't
able to.
Yeah, down the main line, I shouldn't have an issue.
Yeah. And you'll just swap it out at the
Yep.
Metalworks, and then up the new line you go.
Oh, is the mountain pass rebuilt?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
It's good to go.
I might as
In
well
fact,
get that,
you'd be the test.
Sounds like a plan.
A plan indeed. Alright, that's...
Come on, little porter. You have the power. Stop rocking back and forth.
Just pull in track, should be ready and set, then you can pull the hyzer out and link up and go. It's gonna be so interesting that these sides aren't going to interact with each other anymore. Really.
Yeet test with the ore cars. Oof.
You could. I mean, once you get to the tippy top, I didn't rework the down slope on the other side. Just FYI.
That part would be spicy.
Yeah, that's going to be a little interesting.
I know that bridge over there definitely needs some love. And I think if I remember that grade that goes down that hill part is like 4%.
You'll be fine.
Ron, I will find a way. I remember with the Heisel, I'll be pushing them, not pulling them, so if that link breaks, they're gone.
Do. How do I want this to work? I have the loop over here to here now. That's fine. Do we plan to run a line from the ironworks straight to the oil field without having to go on the main line?
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the main line?
Yes and no.
I guess you could if you really wanted to.
Because pipes and tools go over there, right? They don't go really anywhere else.
Tools goes to the oil field, and pipes, I believe, also goes to oil field.
I think pipe also goes to refinery.
Maybe. I haven't looked.
That would be the efficient thing to do, but
It would be the efficient thing to do, but is it the fun thing to do?
I don't know. We haven't run any of these cargo types, so we don't know yet how that depot is going to look at the oil field or the refinery.
For the land of Yeet, Drill Sergeant.
Oh boy, that inner radius is a little tight. Should be fine though.
Where'd it go?
Drop that down and then get the other one over here.
I think the Earth just swallowed one of the coal cars.
Did you try and re-rail it from the thing?
Probably.
Do not re-rail from there. You must drive over there and link it up.
Well, the first one worked fine.
I know. But now it has joined the other three wagons that I have lost by re-railing from that line. Actually, it might be more like 5. It doesn't work basically half the time, so I don't suggest doing it.
Oh, when I get out of debt, I'll replace it.
There it goes, $850. Sad. But at least now you have an even number. So, you know, silver lining somehow.
It was the sandworm from Dune, or the worms from Tremors that came up and swallowed it.
When was the last save taken silent?
A few seconds ago?
Okay. People were asking.
Oh, we're not going to edit the save. Crap.
Well, can we edit the save to retrieve the ones we've lost?
Theoretically, yes.
Might be worth trying that at least. If we do the rename function, does that do that? Or would I have to actually edit the save itself?
You can't rename because it won't recognize a named save. It has to say slot 1, 2, 3, or 4, etc. As for editing the save, I have no idea.
Game crash.
I would
loading
say
again.
if you're gonna try that, save it under a different slot and then try and manipulate it from there.
Yeah. Or you just copy it, rename it to like slot 4, and then. What did you break?
So Ron, you're saying if you use the map or the map creation tool, you can.
You can rename with those, I know, but I don't know
Yeah,
if you
but
can.
he's saying someone figured out how to use it to like retrieve them from the abyss.
That would be good.
Take another save just in case, and I'm gonna throw it into. Oh, good thing I did. Server just crashed.
Oh boy, Betsy is a starting engine. Why can't you just spawn a bunch for free? Because it just has a name called Betsy. There's a porter one that's like the exact same thing that you buy. So you get a free one to get going, and then you can buy more for $2,900. Let me see if there's an option, because I already had the map open. Amount near Betsy. Freight depot.
The worm from Tremors came up and ate the entire game and crashed it. World is reloading.
So there's
Was
a
it Tremor
way.
Worm or Clang? Maybe it was Clang.
It was probably Clang. It's always Clang. I don't see a way to like reset these things. There's not like a button on the website for the mini map. So like I don't know how someone would say, yeah, you can reset cars using the mini map.
Well, it crashed as I was saving, but I had another save that was a few seconds earlier, so should be good.
All right, 1 second, chat. 1 second.
Phantom Bell was bait for the worm.
Okay, loading in.
I haven't even fully loaded in yet.
It's the map link. It's this. That is the map. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. I have to wait for you to fully load in.
Yep.
Should I keep saving, getting XP for carts, or buy locomotive? If you can afford a tier 2 porter, get one of those. How do trees under bridges affect the trains? Not in a good way. I don't believe.
Yeah, but even cosmetically speaking, seeing a tree under a bridge just doesn't look good. What if it grows up?
What actually, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I might have to actually stop for a while and get some stuff done. So you guys can definitely keep playing. Luckily, Silent is the host, right?
Yep.
So, keep playing, making money, all that good stuff. Chat, thanks for coming out, and thanks, Iron and Forn and Axe and everyone else joining the server, Paul, to help us get some stuff done. So if you guys are enjoying this stuff, feel free to subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. Hit that like button. Become a member today. Unlock emotes. Post Silent stream. Silent spam your stream. You guys can go over there and hang out with Silent maybe. And otherwise, I guess we'll see you guys in some more Railroads Online or other games real soon. So thanks for coming out and chilling. I'm waiting for that link to pop in my chat. Just put like 4 or 5 times in there.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, cool. You guys have a good night and a good weekend. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Have some Betsy's. Spam Betsy.